2 for 1 happy hour. It's time for 2 for 1 happy hour. We're back. We're back. We are back. Woo! 2 for 1 happy hour. Meow. We're back. Meow. We're back. 2 for 1 happy hour. Get ready. We're back. We are back. How's everybody doing? We are back.
Yeah, so let's see how long this is gonna last. You had that hot behind thing on. There's no way you're gonna keep that on the whole time that we're gonna be on here.
Excuse me while I clean myself.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You better be pouring. Wait a minute. Take that head off. You're probably pouring sweat under there.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I really am.
Yeah, and it says you
Ugh,
sound
fuck.
muffled.
Woo! Ugh. Okay. Much better.
Wow.
Much, much better.
First of all, what little
Woo!
kid did you kick to steal that hat from?
Excuse me. I actually got this thing fair and square. I didn't beat up any babies for this. Damn.
Okay.
That bitch is hot though.
No babies, but what
That bitch
kid?
is hot.
Ain't no such thing.
Oh man. Hold on, I forgot something. Well, you just walk with me. But yeah, glad to be back, man. Glad to be back.
Yep, we are back. Season 2. This is it. Yeah, season 2. We're gonna start season 2 tonight. And we've been out, God, what, 3 months? I want to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do not like these new headsets.
a good 3 months. But I can hear you coming in loud and clear. So yeah,
That's good.
we've been back 2 minutes, and hey, people hopping in the chat. But it's good to see everybody. I was actually telling Rod, I said, you know what, I'm missing like the whole Thursday night feel and vibe and everything. But got my drink here. I'm actually drinking. What am I drinking on? Jim Beam and Coke. I went old school.
Nice. I got a little vodka here that I'm finishing off, and LaCroix.
Nice.
So just doing a little mixing,
Yeah,
a little something.
mixing and a matching. All right, yeah. So everybody, welcome back. We've been gone since I think our last episode was the second week or first week in November. I think it might have been the second week in November. So a lot of things have changed. We have some announcements coming up. If you haven't been following us, that we put out in the atmosphere on our pages at least. But you know what? We're back on here and we're going to share them with you guys. So we got a lot to talk about today. Tonight, we're not going to have a guest on because we need a lot of time to catch up. We've been catching up, pretty much almost every other day, but we haven't caught up with you guys.
Not me. I've been busy.
And yes, I'm still in my work clothes, or what I wore to work. These are not my work clothes, but today was a hell of a day. A lot of calls. But anyway, so what have we been doing the last 3 months? Well, the last 3 months, no, I don't, Sophia. I don't sound muffled. I got the same earpiece in as last time. But
I don't. I broke mine, and I don't know. I got to stop getting cheap headphones because like all I did was take them off one day, drop them, quote unquote, near my sofa, pick them back up. I'm like, oh man, they cracked. What the fuck? So a little mad about that, but
you can't
whatever.
passion this time.
No. Mm-mm. Oh,
all right.
See, the bitch about to. They're weird. These things are weird.
So what have we been doing the last 3 months? We've actually been planning on how we're going to come back for season 2. But you cheat. That's funny.
Who said that?
Don't worry about it. We've been doing some planning, some talks behind the scenes. We actually, I'm not going to spill the beans yet. I'm gonna wait until after a few more things I got to say before. If you
Wait,
haven't
who the
noticed,
hell said hi?
I don't know.
Oh,
Um,
Julia, what's up? Alex!
so we been working on some things. Let's just get into it. Forget it. I don't even feel like trying to spoil. I can't say we're working on some things and not even tell you guys. Piece of issue.
What's up, Keith?
All right. So what
Steph?
have we been working on? Well, first big announcement. Drum roll.
Someone's pregnant. Woo!
I'm doing the drum roll right here.
Oh,
So
wait, where's my drum roll?
I don't know. We have announced, I don't know, a month ago. I don't know when. But if you don't know, we have joined, ready for it?
Nope.
SMG Media Group. Well, actually, it's just SMG because the media group is MG. Sarkarigance Media Group. If you don't know what Sarkarigance Media Group is or SMG, please go out to sarkarigance.com. Sarkarigance.com. SAR. Let me see if I make sure I'm spelling it right. CARROGANCE. Sarkarigance.com. You're going to see everyone out there who's a part of Sarkarigance Media Group. We decided to join that family, so we're taking it a step up. We really did not think that this was going to last long. I think we only decided.
I got my drum roll.
That was a little too late. I already said it.
Oh,
but
sorry.
we thought this was going to only last like one episode, and it turned into 2, then turned into 4, then turned into 10, then turned into 23 for season 1. And we and that's a lot of drinks too. 23 episodes. So what we did was we joined the Sarkarigance family, and it is a media group of like-minded people that want to get out there, get our content out there, make sure our voices are being heard. So we are one of 16 podcasts that are in this media group. And like I said, go check them out. We'll put all the information in the description. Once we're done, you can follow their pages. Like I said, we have 16 podcasts, including ours, that's associated with this group. And you know what? We're just taking this up another level. With that being said, if you have not seen, we have we created a YouTube channel. The reason why we're streaming on IG tonight, because this is what you're used to, but starting next week, drum roll. Since you got drums, let's do the drum roll. Might as well. Not again.
Hold up.
Looks like you're constipated.
Hold up. Yep. One more. Yep. 2 times.
Flush it.
All right.
Flush it.
Sorry.
So next week we're actually starting our podcasting. Starting our podcast. We're going to be streaming them on YouTube live next week, if I can do it correctly. But we will make it do what it do. And so we created a YouTube channel for season 2. The YouTube channel is called 2 for 1 Happy Hour Live. I mean, what else? I mean, we got to keep that same theming. Do we have to have a YouTube account? You don't have. Actually, I think you do have to have a YouTube account to watch it live. To watch old episodes, you can just look us up on YouTube. But to watch it live, I do believe you have to have a YouTube account, especially if you want to make comments. Especially want to
give death threats.
Or death threats. So it's real easy. Just go out, create a YouTube account. It don't have to be nothing extravagant or just. It doesn't take all that. To put it this way, it takes more effort to create a YouTube account to post than to actually have one. Yes, I know you need to comment. So that means, guess what? Create a YouTube account. A YouTube account. The reason why we want to do that is because a lot of people don't have IG. So by having it on YouTube, one, we increase our audience base, and plus, we can still talk to you guys here and there on IG, but we wanted to get that out to say we're transitioning over to YouTube, and we will be streaming on there going forward to increase our audience base. We love all you guys, followers, but you know what? We're going to do more things, and actually you can do more things on YouTube, like an intro. If you have not seen it, we do have an intro to our
He did it.
channel, to what's going on, where we are right now. So go check it out. All right. With that being said, with the us coming on to Sarkar against SMG, I'm just gonna say SMG going forward. You know what I'm talking about. What we now have the opportunity to do is get sponsors. We're going to have merchandise out there. Riley and I have been talking about this for, now I ain't going to say a long time. What, about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month, about what kind of merchandise we want to have out there. We got a lot of ideas that you might or might not see next week as far as merchandise and different things that we want to, kind of make available to you all to purchase. But at the same time, we want to make sure that we're expanding all horizons. Okay, so we said during season 1, let's get our feet wet. I think our whole body's wet at this point in time. Shut up. And we want to go ahead and put it out there. I know what you were thinking. Put it out there that we want to expand into different platforms, merchandise, sponsors, whatever else we can bring on here. Jester, what's up?
Boxer shorts, condoms.
Pablo. Yeah, well, we ain't gonna talk about boxer shorts, sir. Anyway,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pablo, what's going on? So that's just what we've been working on over the last couple of months, and obviously spending time with family. We've been visiting people and just relaxing and getting readjusted to what's about to come for season 2. Dose. Rodney, anything I left out?
I mean, yeah, I piggyback off everything. We, trying to expand the audience from from at least 6 to 16. The next step is 26, and then we're shooting for 60. So there we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh.
45, 47. That's where we're like leaning towards.
Somebody said they're gonna sponsor you.
I know.
Shit, somebody sponsor me. I got a drinking problem. I'm a janitor for life. Come on.
You got a drinking problem. You do need a sponsor to go to AA. Didn't know.
I didn't mean that kind.
You just said you had a drinking problem. Anyway, all right. So I think you can hit 75. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, looking at the followers that we have on IG for this account that I'm streaming off of, and then looking at our subs on YouTube, I mean, within a matter of a couple days, we had 25 subs or something like that. With just an intro, we had almost in 24 hours over 100 views. So
yeah,
putting our content out there, I think outside of an intro. Man. We're going to make it happen. Anyway, so let's get into it. Tonight's going to be about topics. I got something at the end that's kind of interesting. We're going to make an abbreviated last call episode or last call segment since we don't have a guest on here.
She's right. And I mean, as far as I guess too, we have a lot of people asking to come back for like part 2s and part 3s and stuff. I mean, guests from like credit to sex to like dominatrix stuff, polyamorous. Okay, let me get off the sex part. We have authors coming on, like book authors. We have we have more workout people. We have yoga. We want, more yoga coming on. A psychic has been begging me to come on, but
right,
kind of indifferent about that right now.
Yeah.
But yoga, yoga, yogurt, all that stuff.
Exactly.
So and we want
to have since it is tax season, we will have. I need to reach out to that person. Matter of fact, we will have a tax consultant on to help. I don't know if they're a tax consultant or a CPA. Anyway, we're going to have somebody on to talk about taxes because it is tax season, and I'm still waiting on my tax return. IRS, if you're watching this, I filed on the 24th. Why is it February 17th and I haven't gotten my return, my refund yet? And we need to talk about that. I probably need to call Irene. Does she work for the IRS? I think she does.
Who?
Anyway, Irene, You know who
Oh,
Irene is.
does she?
Um, yeah. Well, last year she did when the government shut down. Anyway, so we have a lot of people coming up. I'll go ahead and give a little sneaky peeky behind the cheeky preview right now. Next week, we have already lined up someone we've known for quite some time. He's an author. Actually, man, I hope this is not going to be backwards. I just thought about this, and I think it will be. Is there a way to turn this around? I don't know. Probably will. Well, you're going to have to put this phone up to a mirror in order to read this. He's the author of Making Dollars While Making Change. Right there. There you go. Get this book off of Amazon. Jonathan Quarles, otherwise known as John Q. We've known this guy for quite some time. We'll get more to his story next week. He's an author. Wrote this book. I think it came out last year, I want to say. But basically, he's an entrepreneur. We'll get into more of that next week. But yeah, got his book, been reading it. Very, very interesting. And we'll touch on that book next week when we get with him. But yeah, we're going to have some people on. We both got people lined up to make this season more interesting and bring back some old folks that you're used to right here on this channel. All right, so let's get into it. Topics. What just happened? So
Black History.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's get into that first. I mean, that was like number 3 on my list, but
Oh,
yeah.
whoops, sorry.
No, that's okay. It is Black History Month. We're almost done. I'm kind of indifferent about saying, hey, Black History Month, because honestly, for me, Black History Month is every month, every day. So,
Shit, Black History Month every
I
second.
mean, exactly. So
Hold
it's
up.
kind of,
Hold up. Another second went by. Black History. Hey.
okay, first of all, you only have it on watch. But anyway, I get what you're saying.
Hey.
It doesn't work. All right, but I get what you're saying. It's the battery. I get what you're saying. Anyway, so it's Black History Month, and obviously it's the shortest month of the year. So I guess that's why we only get this month, because it's the shortest month of the year. So we always get the short end of the stick. I don't know, but I as you know, on this channel, we don't get into race, we don't get into politics, and we don't get into religion. But we have to say it. It is Black History Month. Happy Black History Month to all the brown and colored people out there celebrating
Jesus
our
Christ.
heritage in history.
Brown and colored people. What is it, 1955? Shit.
Well, we're not black. And that was actually something that came up, last week I saw. They always say, it was a movie or something I was watching. It was like, well, why do they call you
Sylvia.
black if you're not black? You're brown. I don't know. But,
I don't know, man.
it's the Black History Month.
I need to do a paper bag test. So I'm pretty close. So
You're not close to black. You're not close. That thing needs to be celebrating this month than you. People that celebrate, bro. People who celebrate. That is true. Wow.
well, what do they say?
People who celebrate.
Oh,
Yeah. It's fully tuned. Reading Kendra. Kendra, what's up? Welcome back.
hi, Kendra. Where are my wings?
We are back.
Kendra, where's my wings and breasts?
You've been actually posting a lot lately on social media. All shades of brown. That is true. All shades of brown. What about somebody who's light skinned? That's not brown. That's like a shade of yellow or cream.
If they're light skinned, their name's Stephanie. Tell them, Stephanie. Hey.
Wait.
Shout out, Stephanie.
So should we call Augustus Stephanie from now on? No? All right, cool. All right, so anyway, who been posting? You been posting. Trust me on that one. Anyway, so happy Black History Month. Yeah, moving on. What else is going on?
That's that beige.
We're in the midst of Winter Olympics. Yes, let's get there. Winter Olympics. We are in the middle of it. Yes, we will be talking about the Super Bowl, but right now we're talking about the Winter Olympics. Shaun White, man, he's been Redbone. But is Redbone really light skin or are they red? Just saying.
What is that? Keith, what is that anyways? What is Redbone? Describe it. Keith is smart as fuck, by the way. Tallahassee in the house. Tell him.
While he's describing that, Shaun White, a 5-time Olympian, he's hanging up his skateboard, I guess, snowboard, and
Snowboard,
he did not place, didn't place, but he's been someone I've been following in the
God.
Winter Olympics for a while.
Me too.
Wow.
What the red tomato or the bleeding tomato? What's his nickname? The red bleeding tomato? I think it's the red tomato. It's one of those two.
Really?
Man, where's
I
the
never
best
knew
of
that.
that?
I just knew he
Yeah,
had
he's
red curly hair, and then now it's like as short as mine almost.
yeah, that's what he used to be, the human tomato, the red tomato, something like that. Kim, what's up, girl? I love your YouTube page. Tell everybody about your YouTube page, Kim.
Honestly, I don't
Cheers.
know what kind of tomato he is, but that tomato sure can snowboard. But yeah, man, he's hanging up his snowboard, and I guess he's just getting old. I did hear that the oldest, what was it? It was I don't think he's the oldest Winter Olympian, but some guy actually doing I forgot what event it was. He was 42, I believe, or 44. The oldest medalist in that event actually went. But Shaun White, obviously, he's up in age. It's time for him to hang up a snowboard.
Yeah, he's like 35, I think, 36.
I think he's not as old as we are, or even close. But I mean, it's there. My favorite sport. My favorite sport. I know you're gonna. What do you think my favorite sport is? I got to talk about this, even though I did not watch one single day of it this year.
I think because of your sarcasm, is going to be either bobsledding or skiing, downhill slope.
Nope. Curling. That
Oh
is my
God.
sport. Curling is my, and I found out how. Yep, exactly. Curling. I found out how curling, not how curling works, but the ice is not smooth ice. I didn't know if you knew that. The ice that they have for curling has little dimples or bumps on it, and they, I don't know, do some kind of, special procedure where they put this water solution, ice mopping. they put this special solution on there which creates bubbles, which allow the curling stone to travel across a certain way, and as you turn it, if it's turning this way, naturally it's not going to go this way, it's going to go this way, but because of those bumps, it allows it to turn in the direction that it's going, or go in the direction it's turning. It's a science.
I did not know that.
Man. I looked at a video last weekend, and it is a science behind it, but I don't know, that is my favorite game. And don't they have something similar to that in bars? Not necessarily snow curling, but I forgot what the little, where you shoot the little, I don't know what it's called, the little round disc in a bar, and there's sand on the table, and you're trying to knock off the other person and everything. Similar to that.
Well,
I forgot what it's
if you're a millennial, Gen Z is called curbing a woman or a man. Not trying to talk to him and stuff. You curb him. Okay. Oh, shuffleboard. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, she got it right.
Oh my God.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, forget what. Speaking of Gen Z, we need to bring Natasha Soul back. I think we're going to bring her back on because Riley, actually, you wanted to bring her back on just to have some follow-up conversation.
Yeah, but I actually found an actual Gen Zer that might be, she might be on board because she's been trying to teach me a few of the newest slang things, and she's like, you're so literal with it. So remember the whole zaddy topic that we had?
Yeah.
And I think you thought it was somebody, a sexy man who was taking his kids to the zoo, and that was a zaddy. And I think I said something like,
that did not come out of my mouth.
I think it did.
No,
and I think I said something about, or maybe we both thought like a zaddy was like a sexy dad who had kids, and he cooks with Zatarain seafood seasoning all the time.
Okay, that
sounds
like me.
That was me.
There we go.
That was me, and she's like, you both are wrong. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So I said, would you like to come on the show and explain more of these terms? So I think she's kind of on board about it. She said, yeah, but you know how people are. They'll say, yeah, in week 1, right. But then when week 4, 5, 6 come along, damn it, Steph, we do have prizes for people who are interactive.
Actually,
we have lots of them.
We did have a prize. And
This cream of corn, this cream of mushroom is still on the board.
oh, don't believe that. Yeah, we actually had some
Yeah,
prizes, and I reached out to, I forgot who I reached out to, who got
yeah.
one of the prizes, and they did not give me their information. So no prize for you.
You can win this. You're that interactive, Steph. So, but no, I
Not
really appreciate it.
not the
Look,
greatest of
man.
you.
Look, I know Steph is busy, so like Steph, I'm glad Steph is here, and you too, Sylvia. I'm glad they're here. 'Cause, like Steph is always busy. She's doing big things up there. She's this close to having her own reality show up there in
Nice,
Atlanta. So
nice.
I'm really
And
happy to have her on.
I'll be up in Atlanta in about 2 weeks, I think, 3 weeks. I got to go up there
Nice.
for a roast. One of my frat brothers, he's celebrating 25 years in the fraternity, so we're having a roast up in Atlanta, and I'm one of the roasters. So I'll be up there March 3rd through the 6th, roasting away, doing my thing in Atlanta.
You know, the last I must be that hungry because only thing I thought of what you were talking about since you cook too, I thought you were gonna roast him something and bring it up there. Not like roast like you suck, but I thought you were gonna roast something like base that bitch and you guys are gonna eat it up there. So
No, moving on. All right, so
that's how hungry I am. I'm so fucking hungry.
man, I have not eaten since breakfast, so I'm very hungry. All right,
Kendra, where are my wings?
exactly. Keeping on with the Winter Olympic themes. So let's
And my
talk
breasts.
about, and I'm gonna butcher her names. I'm not even gonna try it. The Russian skater, the Russian figure
Yeah.
skater, who tested positive because she said she got her grandparents' meds mixed up with hers, but tested positive somehow in with one of the substance control or substance abuse medications, and was allowed to skate.
Yeah?
So that's interesting. Going back to one of our episodes back in the summertime from season 1.
What, like credit repair?
How
Oh.
is it that Sha'Carri Richardson tests positive and not allowed to and not allowed to run in a competition, but yet this other Olympian is allowed to skate and test positive? I don't know. I mean, it's real controversial, but I guess karma will always get you in the end. Did she win gold? And this is what I'm about to talk about karma. No, she did not. So apparently she was seeded number 1 to win gold. It was just came out right before this podcast that I guess she was competing. She fell and dropped to
Ooh.
4th place.
Ooh.
Yep. So karma will get you in the end. And what they always say, whatever you do in the dark comes to light. Now, I don't know if that has anything to do with her, but, it's just unfair that she was able to allow to compete. And you're right, double standard.
Yeah.
Double standard.
But yeah, I mean, I was gonna say what he said is Russia. I mean, Russia and the Olympic Committee, allowed her to compete.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's unfortunate.
Well, like someone always told me, someone who I just talked to right before I used to work with them, right before we got on live. She said, my daddy always told me one thing, or her brother or something. Anyway, she's like, it's rules for them and it's rules for us. And she said, I never forget that. So take that for what it's worth.
Well, I hope you mean us as in athletes.
Nope. Anyway, so going to, and I know you got something to talk about the Winter Olympics. My last comment on the Winter Olympics is, what do you think the next Winter Olympic sport is going to be?
That's a good one.
Like, if they can add on a Winter Olympic sport, what is that going to be?
I think it should be something like, sticking your tongue on an ice cold pole and seeing how long you last, and then seeing how long the distance is that you can pull it off. What do you think?
I actually like that, but the distance thing, because some people have longer tongues than other, that could be unfair.
Exercise, pull that bitch down. I don't know. Start doing the cat thing.
Wait, what was that first exercise you did? Go ahead and display it. Anyway, yeah, I actually like that. But if you stick your tongue on a pole, it's not. I mean, there's no competition there. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you say how long you last, well, I mean, you're gonna last a while because it's frozen to the pole.
Yeah. Well, that's a good one though. But yeah, but then you're like, you know, and then it's like, okay, put the warm water on there, whatever you got to do. You
I
know,
don't know.
that was a good one. Somebody else said one, snow building. I like that one, snowman building. That's a
Snowman
good one.
building. Yeah, that's actually a good one. Yeah, that's a
That's
good
a good one.
The next Olympic winter Olympic sport, snowman building. Now, would that be height, girth, how symmetrical it is? I mean, you can go a whole lot of. I mean, that can actually have its own category, like skiing.
Yeah.
That can have its own category. Snowman building. They give you a bucket full of stuff, and can you make it into a personality? I like that.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
Let me write that down. I'm gonna submit that to the.
Write mine down too. Longest cocaine snort. Write that one down.
That's probably for the Summer Olympics.
Mm.
Well,
I mean, you know, powder. So you know.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay, let me write that down.
The longest cocaine snort, and you just start.
What about snow design, like sand art? That's a good.
That's a good one.
Ice
sculpting. That's a good one.
Kendra, let me write that down. I'm gonna send that too.
I mean, that kind of beats my longest cocaine snort. Okay, that works.
Yeah, ice snorting, or this just came to me with the ice sculpture. What about having, I don't know, someone at the bottom end of an ice sculpture, and then you have to pour like some alcohol and make its way down, and then you have to take the whole shot.
I've done that. It is.
Keep it in the thing with 2-for-1 happy hour. Man, we got some good ideas. Let's run them. Did someone say sled racing?
Wait, sleigh racing, like slaying women, or sled? Oh, sled.
It has a D on it.
Does it? It went up so fast. I thought it said sleigh racing, like slaying them.
No, you didn't see when they pulled that D out. Let's see here. Are you right?
Or as Keith,
the Olympic Committee? Actually, I am.
Or as Keith says, slaw racing. What about that one, Keith? Slaw racing.
Sled racing.
Sled racing.
That actually
okay.
might be good because then you can bring we don't have snow in Florida, so I don't know what you use to go down in sleds. I mean, a tire, a piece of metal. I mean, I have no idea. No clue. Good idea.
Is it?
All right.
Wait. I think she's right. I mean, isn't sled racing just bobsledding? It's bobsledding.
No, that's not the same. I think sled racing should be you start at the top of the hill, you have the bottom of the hill, and you're done.
But what's the difference in that and bobsledding?
Bobsledding, you're
like
this, and you have to turn and steer and all that kind of
stuff.
I mean, it is a sled, but that's not the same.
I think he meant sleigh racing or slaw racing, like slaying and slawing some women out.
Clearly.
We already got bobsledding.
Clearly, he put that D on it, or in it. All right, so what did you have for, thank you. What did you have for Winter Olympics while we're still stuck on this subject? Something about
that's a good one too. Dog sledding.
That is a good one. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Because what would be the difference between what they do? What is it called? The
Iditarod?
No. Steeplechase. Where they're doing like the long running or cross country for the Winter Olympics. That can be the opposite for dog sled. So, okay, hold on. Let's see. Dog sled. All right, wrote that down too.
See, I thought that was one too, Steph. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, got my computer right here. Hold on. Give me a second.
I got my computer too. Let me get in my computer. Bam. It is one.
Huh? What?
Nothing.
Look at nothing.
Yeah, that went to my computer. Bam.
Winter Olympics. Yeah, we're gonna find out before the end of this. Is it an event? All right, so here we go. Sports. Bam. Here we go. More Olympic sports. I don't see it.
She's right.
Doesn't look like
There's
it.
a lot. She's right. There's a lot. They actually don't even show all the events on TV. She's right about that.
That's
She's
true
very right
because
about
I
that.
think curling started before the what do you call it? Before the opening ceremonies.
Wow.
All right, so here we are. We got curling, hockey. No to the. Just make sure. Yep. Nope. Mm-mm.
You know,
Dog
speaking of,
sledding. At least this year is not a part of. That's called cross country skiing. Is it cross country skiing? Okay, I see cross
you
country
know,
skiing. Okay,
while
but
you look that
is
up,
it the
I
is
used to
it
be
is
a
it the
curling.
dogs or no? But that's not a sport. So I think that's going to be a good one.
You know, I used to be a curling champion back in my day. When I had hair, I used to curl my hair. You know, and when I blow it out and brush it, so I used to be a curling champion.
Okay, so I'm gonna ignore that and let's go to your Winter Olympic fact or I guess Black History contribution.
I was a curling champion. See, thank you, Steph. Look like a curling champ. I was. I was. Look at that.
I
Bam. I
don't
can
think
still
you
do it.
were.
Bam. Bam.
All
Look at
right.
that. Bam.
Did
Pick it
you
out.
have a Winter Olympic?
Hmm. No, just Aaron Jackson. She won. She was the speed skater, black skater that won the first gold like ever as a black female speed skater. That was awesome. And I actually just looked at it, and she's big. She seems big, and she seems powerful. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, they gotta have like I don't mean to be this way, but they gotta have like strong thighs because to get
yeah,
off the line, I mean, I've seen them when they started. I mean, dude, they whoo.
yeah, yeah. If she don't want your dick, she will make that bitch a Cheeto with her thighs.
Yeah,
She will
you
make
did.
that bitch a Cheeto.
They said you did like you did. You used to have a jury curl. Anyway, all
You know
right.
what?
So I know you
Truth
did.
be told, I used to go in my mom's cabinet, you know, and like her little nasty curl grease cabinet, and like go in there and be like, "What's this?"
Oh, don't tell me they
You
had that
know,
pink moisturizer in there. Oh
she had the
yeah.
green, the pink, the gold. Like, what's this today? What is this?
Yeah. Uh-huh. That stuff that's in that
Yeah,
purple can. Yep. Uh-huh. All right. Super Bowl. Super Bowl just ended. Congrats to the I mean, I don't even know who won. That's why I wasn't even interested in winning. So
that's a damn
LA.
shame.
LA. Hey, I was driving back home. So congrats to the fill in the blank. Carefree curl. Exactly. LA for winning. They actually won at home in their stadium that they were hosting for the Super Bowl. So congrats. Close call. Close call
I'm not bald. I'm just hairline challenged.
to the Blue Magic. That's what it was. That's what it
Wait, isn't
was.
that isn't the thing to keep your dick up?
That's the blue pill. But
The fuck
congrats
is the
to
difference?
LA. Congrats to LA. And the Bengals, sorry. But someone did not make it to the Super Bowl. Someone was sitting on the couch on Sunday, just like my Dallas Cowboys, and they were watching from home. Who might that person be? And we've talked about this. I cannot stand him for the life of me. I can't stand him. But Tom Brady has decided to retire. And I seen like a couple days later that LA Rams, thank you. I seen a couple days later that he decided to come out of retirement or talks about it or teasing it or tickling it or doing whatever. I don't know. But so now they're saying after 22
Damn it.
years, he could be, it was not Viagra, he could be considered the GOAT. And you know how I feel about this. One, I don't like Tom Brady. And the reason why I'm saying no to the GOAT reference, and we've talked about this several times. One, he's been in the league 22 years. So would he be considered the GOAT because he's been in there 22
Shit, man.
years and had the opportunity? to get the stats, or should he be the GOAT because if he was in there half the time, a percentage of the time, a fraction of the time, because of his stats, would he do it? If I'm and I think the reference that we use is you can't compare a quarterback trying to be the GOAT like Tom Brady to a running back who's killing it in his particular stat or fields. Based on Super Bowl wins. I don't know about that. I don't know about it based on Super Bowl wins. Because, yes, the quarterback does pass, but the quarterback does not win Super Bowls.
That's disgusting.
So you're not even paying attention. So
I am paying attention.
My thing is he needs all these other players in order to do that. So let's just say you have, and I think the reference that I spoke about on another question in someone else's social media, I said, look at MJ, Michael Jordan. He's considered the GOAT, right? Greatest of all time in basketball, NBA basketball. But he did not play 22 seasons. I think he only played 15 seasons, the last 3 of which, or last 2 of which, he was not with the Bulls. But he played less time. So if you take away the amount of time or years that, Tom Brady has played to get these stats, is he considered a GOAT? Let's see, he's not having a good pass. He won more Super Bowl, but he doesn't pass. Has a plan, pass a good pass. Well, so let's just say this: if he makes passes, right? He doesn't have the particular either tight ends or wide receivers that can make these catches, and they drop the balls. That affects his ability and his stats of being the GOAT.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's just a lot of controversy, and people are really, really quick to say he's the GOAT because he has either so many years with New England or he's won all these Super Bowls. But look at the other. I mean, I just looked at this stat right before this live. I'm just going back to the Dallas Cowboys because that's my team. Dallas Cowboys are still in the top 5 teams that have won the most Super Bowls. And if you look at it, they're really in the top 4 with 5. They're tied right now with 5 Super Bowl wins. So no matter how you look at it, they may have won the most. They may have won 5 Super Bowls with 2 different quarterbacks, 2 different wide receivers, two different whoever. It's just the team won it. So if you look at it that way, Ronnie, can I get your autograph? That's funny.
I don't know him or her. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Is in the greatest conversation.
What's up, Alex? What's up, Alex?
You know what? Responding to Sarkarigance, I mean, that's right. But I went with that example for that particular discussion. So what's your issue with Tom Brady? Well, my issue with Tom Brady is all the controversy that happened back when he was with New England, first of all. Whether it's true or not, that's just my personal opinion. The other thing is people were so quick back when he was with New England to quickly escalate him to a GOAT status that he's doing this when it takes the team to win the Super Bowl, period. It does not take one person. I can say the same thing about my team and they won 5 Super Bowls. I can say the same thing about the Bulls, whatever. It takes a team to win it. You can have some crappy quarterbacks. Now, put it this way. There's some great quarterbacks out there playing right now, but they don't have anybody good to throw it to. They don't make it to the playoffs. They don't make it to the Super Bowl. It takes a team to get there.
But I mean, I think that's why he's considered, one of the best just because of his work ethic, his just how he treats his body and his longevity. A lot of people, they can't do that. Running backs can't. They get serious injuries because of the position they play. Wide receivers, same thing.
Right.
And then you're right though.
Because of that point you just made, those running backs, wide receivers, people who get hit all the time, and I know quarterbacks get hit, don't get me wrong, they do not end up with the type of career. What running back or wide receiver played 22 years?
None. Maybe the longest might have been 10, and probably 8 of those were productive.
Right, exactly. Now, I'll admit, Tom Brady, based on his stats, He's been pretty consistent from year 1 to year 22, based on his stats. Has not declined, has not done anything. But does that make him the GOAT? Because you've had consistency for 22 years. Or did you blow every record known to man in the NFL based on what a quarterback can do? Yes, no, he cannot run it. No, he cannot catch. I'm not saying he can't. I mean, I'm just saying he's not going to be
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? But based on his stats, and that's what we talked about, I think last week or the week before, you compare a running back who's like one of the best running backs or even someone that plays defense, why can't they get the GOAT title? And I think we landed on the GOAT title for that particular position.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think there should be some added words in there as far as like the GOAT. And I think people they say the GOAT when I think they really mean, the GOAT of that position. I mean, I think as far as like one of the best quarterbacks, I put him up there one of the best quarterbacks. One of the best NFL players, physically, maybe, only because of his longevity and how he keeps his body and his mind and his arm. But like I feel like he's a GOAT of that he's one of the GOATs of his position.
Right. Yeah, and I'll look at that. I mean, I'll consider that.
Oh wait, we got a question.
Yeah, I was trying to understand that first part of that question. Jerry Rice is
what does Steph say?
Yeah.
No, Rice was for his position though, he was up there.
That's what I'm saying.
She's right. Oh, okay, Steph is right. Steph has a good point. She's trying to say, was it Belichick or was it TB? Tuberculosis or was it Belichick? Or Tom Brady?
You mean all the scandals and everything going on?
Oh, that's just tuberculosis.
I guess no, not tuberculosis. If it was T-O. Wait, T-O? Oh, T-O. Damn it, T-O. I guess, if you look at it like...
Hold up. Who is the T.O.?
You know who T.O. is.
Fucking right I do. Fucking right I do.
Who would you say is the GOAT? Kendra, that's the hardest part, though. That's the hardest part to say for NFL who the GOAT is. If you go back to NBA, everybody has an opportunity to shoot. Everybody has an opportunity to steal. Everybody has an opportunity to pass, get a rebound, everything. Now, maybe a little harder for centers over a forward or a guard, but somewhat all the positions are on equal playing field. But you don't see a running back passing. You don't see a wide receiver passing. You don't see a quarterback catching. So that's why we were saying the GOAT title cannot really be Joe Montana's a GOAT. Well, yeah, it could be up for debate too. You can't, but I already know your position, Sarkarians. I already know your team. But you can't really put Tom Brady GOAT status in someone else's position to say they're the GOAT. In any sport, really, in a team sport position. I mean, yeah, but can you have more than one GOAT? That's the point. That's the question that we're
I think so. I feel like I think so. I think so. I mean, I think that there should be a category of GOATs. There should be like a running back GOAT, wide receiver GOAT. I think people just shorten it, be like, oh, he's a GOAT. Really? Okay.
And that's my
he's like comedian.
Like, you might want to put a subcategory in there. If somebody was like, he could be the GOAT of all quarterbacks. Hey, I'll be like, okay, maybe you're right. I don't do that much research in the NFL with quarterbacks and everything. But to say he's the greatest of all time, put it up there with who's the greatest of all time in boxing. Go.
I have I'm a cross between Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson, right?
But my shit's more favoritism, though. I like Tyson.
Favoritism. You like
Tyson. I grew up.
But see, but there's the point. You like Tyson, but what do their stats say? What do their stats say? Boxers, you can go across the board with stats. Reach, how many times you connect, how many wins you have, how many rounds you fought. When you're putting Tom Brady in that position, I mean, he can only be a quarterback. And I agree, Ali is the greatest of all time. Not Mike Tyson. Sugar Ray Robinson.
Oh,
Wow.
ooh, yeah. Well, see, but that's the thing. Sugar Ray fought almost as long as Tom Brady did was a quarterback, like 20 something years. You know, so
Okay. Again,
yeah,
that poses
and
the same question.
yeah,
You got
and he
more
defended his
connects.
title a lot.
You got
Yeah,
more of rounds you fought. You have more opportunity, and that's the point I'm trying to make. Tom Brady has more opportunity than any other quarterback. Although some quarterbacks age faster than others, like Ben Roethlisberger, we talked about that. Even though he looks way older than me, he's way younger than me. We've talked about
yeah.
that part. So yes, Tom Brady stamina. Shut up. Stamina is, I guess, more or better. He has better stamina. He has more, throwing capability where he's not wearing down or needing surgery or anything like that. So yeah, I will give him that. But does him really make it? Or does that really make him go? And surpasses athlete. Come up. All right.
I hate it. I'm gonna say it. I agree with Steph. I mean, goals as a pass as athletes come up. You know, because
Yeah.
LeBron could be right now, but then you got somebody else coming right up behind him. You know,
Right.
within the next 10 years.
Right.
So yeah, that's why,
Well,
like, you know, they say Joe Montana, but then here comes Tom Brady or Peyton Manning, and here comes Tom Brady. Yep,
I would
and
never
he's right.
I would never put Peyton Manning up there.
But he's right about Cesar Chavez. I used to love Cesar Chavez.
Nobody calling him the GOAT.
No,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you.
but I think
Does it
boxing
go
might be a
back
little
to?
different.
But does it go back?
But I
He's
think
over 100 fights, but does he go back? It always goes back to what, stats? But see, if you look at Julio Cesar Chavez and boxing, wait, what is Goots? Anyway, if you look at boxing, everybody's on the same. Everybody's on the same playing field. Shut up. Everybody's on the same playing field with boxing. So is it just I want to get in there and collect my retirement numbers because I've been in here long? But all I was saying was with Tom Brady, because he's been in there 22 years, does that really make him the greatest of all time in the NFL? Period.
I think he's one of them. I think he's one of them.
Okay.
I think he's one of them. Kelly, what's up?
Kind of didn't know that was going to last as
Cheers.
long as it did, but wow, that was some heated topics. Got it. All right.
Hold on, Kelly. Season 2. Go back, watch season 1, catch on up. Follow us. 2-1 Happy Hour. We always got interesting topic. Sorry.
If they're looking, aren't they following us?
Oh shit, is she?
Yeah, I mean,
Kelly, you better be following me.
Anyway.
Whatever. Cheers.
All right, so Super Bowl. So talking about Super Bowl halftime show. Had Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, who I heard smoked some weed before he went out there, but that ain't.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
And he even gave a little diss to Suge Knight. I don't know if you saw that.
No.
Oh yeah, it was a diss. But had all of the basically the West Coast phenoms and Sarkarigans. I think on one of your contributors, in one of your podcasting shows, you actually talked about this as far as being a phenomenal lyricist. Eminem was also in the building. Dr. Dre, Eminem. Let's see, we had Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. I done said it like 5 times. Kendrick Lamar. I'm missing 50 Cent. That's the other thing. 50 Cent. Or as he looked on the Super Bowl, $1.59. Because he was a little
Hey,
funny.
hold up.
He was a little
hold
funny.
up.
Dude,
Hold up.
know, man. He looked like he had one too many Twinkies with the frosting on it.
Now see, I'm behind 50 on this because 50 came out, he's 23. That man is like 38 years old now, 42. We don't have the same bodies. Come on.
Did you just say he's what?
He's got to be like 38 or 42 now, 45.
Dude, yeah. I'm about to say, he's older than me. He is not young.
Either way, man, that was 20 years ago doing sit-ups. Shit, 20 years ago I had hair and I was under 150.
Okay. All right. Dr. Dre is older. He looked better than I did. Eminem, he looked 46. There we go. Bam. Eminem looked better than me right now. 50 Cent came out there like he's been bench pressing Twinkies. Come on, man. He was a little
Mm-mm.
pudgy during that experience, and I didn't even see it. I saw the
And
after.
she's right. Kelly's right. We've all experienced inflation. Yep.
Dang it.
Yep.
Well,
Kelly's right.
yeah, somebody overinflated his tires then, Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly.
Sure, Dre's in his late 50s, and Dre looks good. Even though he's going through a divorce, Dre looks good.
But that's the thing, though. Dre looks good now. We're used to looking at Dre now. But in 1990, Dre was skinnier than you and me. So it's the same. You just get older, you gain weight. You don't have the
But
chiseled
50
body
Cent
like
was
you used
not
to.
muscular, though. 50 Cent, when he
Shit.
was younger, was not muscular.
He was toned. He was
He
toned.
was toned. He let that
Yeah, Mary
toneness
J.
go away, and he got a little pudgy around the midsection.
Nope.
50 Cent like a whole
Nope.
dollar. Thank you.
That's
you.
messed up, Kelly.
$1.50.
No.
$1.50. That's what he looked like when I saw the video. Dre's in the 50. All right, man. Anyway, it was a great show. I did see some highlights. Unfortunately, I was on the road on the way back.
No, Stefan's right. Mary J looked good too. Mary J looked really good to be
Yeah.
she's gotta be pushing 50. She
Yeah.
looked really good.
Yeah.
So I mean they all even 50, they all looked good to be, pushing mid 40s or more or older.
Right. He was skinny back in the day. Yep. Rodney said that. Mary J had them yams out. Yep. Yummy yams.
I hope we're talking about candy yam.
I think they are talking about candy yam. Anyway, moving right along. We're going to go into a more sad segment of here.
You should get her outfit, Kendra.
Don't do it, Kendra. Don't do it. Kendra, don't do it. Don't listen
Do it,
to him.
Kendra.
Don't listen to him.
Steph, get that outfit. Get that Mary J outfit.
I thought they all looked great. I mean, they did.
Thank you.
They did look great.
Thank you, Kelly.
He just didn't look like the 50 Cent from, the candy shop. It was more like he ate the candy shop, and this is what we got.
The man was 15 back then. Now he's like 46. Jesus. Thank you, Kendra. Haters gonna wait. Are you talking about? Wait, what's she talking about?
We don't know. Anyway, moving on. All right. So coming into this year, up to this year, and even after a little bit, we're gonna talk about a sad segment. Let's talk about the deaths that occurred. I know a lot of people passed away, went on to glory, but the first one, Miss Betty White.
Ooh. Yeah.
Betty White. Anyway, thank you for being a friend. And it was funny because everybody always said, dang, they done took so-and-so, but Betty White's still alive. Dang, so-and-so, but Betty White's still alive. Well, yeah, Betty White's gone. And shortly after that,
damn right, he is. He is.
Me getting my boots. You can get your boots. Rodney said he wants to see them. Bob Saget. So let's take a look at Bob Saget, the father that not America's Dad. I'm not even gonna go there with that. But Full House. Everybody's seen the tragic news about that. So what's coming out is that at first he supposedly had some kind of drug-induced incident. They clearly cleared that up. But now they're saying that it was head trauma.
Thank you.
All right, Kelly. Take care. Check us out on YouTube next week. Severe head trauma. And so now the family is trying to keep that investigation notes sealed so everybody won't find out. To me, honestly, rest in peace. He passed away. Why is it everybody's business what happened? I don't know. That's just me.
That's the life you live, though, man, as a celebrity. Yeah, but that's the life you live as a celebrity, though, man. Like, you and I passed away. Family's like, oh, my God. Friends are like, damn, it's fucked up. But, like, when you're on that status, it's like, what happened? We got to find out what happened. Let's invade his privacy. Let's see what happened.
I know.
It is kind of weird, Angela.
Even after you're gone, you're still in the limelight. And, the sad thing about it is, that let the guy get buried. And I think they've already had his funeral, but let him just rest and forget the rest of it. Sad news is he was doing a show in Jacksonville, Florida. came down to Orlando, Florida, where I'm at. And you know what? You know, whatever happened, happened. Head injury, trauma, and you know, it is what it is. But yeah,
Yeah.
whether you're alive or whether you're not, celebrity status, you're going to be in the news, unfortunately.
That's the thing, though, man. Like, like I say, somebody barging in here, like, oh my God, he died. Oh, he died in the toilet. Oh, he took a shit too. Okay. Anyways, Rodney died. Not, man, Bob Saget, he got cocaine somewhere. Cocaine.
That was the first thing
He was
everybody was talking
drinking.
about, like, oh,
Yeah.
something drug related.
But sure, I can have cocaine in my bathroom right now and everywhere else. And that's not my bathroom. It's in my drawer, man. I'm just saying, I can have it anywhere and like no one cares. All they say like, oh, Rodney died. Black dude, bald, he died. But like, him, they find everything right about it.
Right. All right. Moving along, get away from death. Let's go.
Oh, they said drugs and hookers. I agree.
Yeah, deep down, I kind of think it was too. All right. In other news, Brad Pitt sues Angelina Jolie. You know they're going through a divorce.
What?
Sues Angelina Jolie for Angelina Jolie died shitting. Damn. No, she didn't die shitting. Sues Angelina Jolie for secretly selling their joint-owned winery. So he is suing her for selling a winery to someone in Russia. And you've actually seen the wine that they own from their winery. I didn't even know this, but I think I purchased it. Oh God, what was it?
Wait, is it Rodney Strong?
No. Anyway,
Shit.
I had the name up here before I went to the Winter Olympics, but it was a winery. It starts with an M. They aren't divorced yet. I don't think they are. I don't think they're divorced yet because the article said it was still going through a divorce war. So that to me tells me, hey, they're still together.
Start with an M.
Yeah, it starts
Maybach?
with an M. It's a nice looking bottle too. But yeah, just
Maybach?
go look it up and but you've seen it. You've seen it in a liquor store. Moving on. What's up next?
Motherfucker?
No.
Oh.
Boba Fett show. Which episode are you on now? Which episode are you on? Come on, let me have it.
I think I'm on. Well, I only binge watched one because I was trying to finish off the Jack Reacher series.
Okay, wait a minute. Stop right there. To everybody listening right now, is binge watching one episode binge watching? Go. All right, go, Rodney.
Okay, maybe I didn't binge watch. Maybe I watched one episode. We're gonna watch another one, but yeah, I ended up watching I think 2 episodes last week. So, I mean, I don't want to give any spoilers, and just in case somebody watches it. I believe I'm on like 5. Let's just say somebody returned, and now I'm waiting on the episode to see what happens. Since they're using their services. There we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Steph, the show is The Legend of Boba Fetty.
I'm actually fact checking myself for a second because someone said they may have been already divorced. I'm doing a little fact checking right quick, and you might be right. It's probably just how the article read, and I just took it out of context.
Actually, Angela, I want to watch that show too, Yellowstone. I heard a lot of good stuff about Yellowstone, and the one I think is based that's like either before it or during it, 1883. Kind of curious about those shows, but I got to finish off The Legend of Boba Fetty first. What?
I'm gonna stab you. Anyway, so what else is next? Please watch that show. Season 3 of Mandalorian was coming out this fall, I believe.
Angela, it's a Disney show, like a Star Wars one. You never heard about it? Yeah, The Legend of Boba Fetty. So
Steph,
it's on Disney Plus.
If you've seen what was that? Star Wars and the Return of the Jedi.
God damn it.
Emperor Strikes Back. Boba Fett was in those. So basically, no, it's not a porn. So Boba Fett is a show on Disney Plus. It's kind of an extension of The Mandalorian, if you've heard of that. The whole Baby Yoda thing. So all that is kind of intertwined.
It probably is porn somewhere, but we're not talking about that. They probably switched it. What would be a good porn name for it? The Legend of Booby Fats or something?
let's see. Um,
The Legend of
maybe
Bobblehead, something.
maybe the Book of Bobo Fist, like fisting.
Yeah,
I don't know.
the
Let's
book
see.
of
Let's see how
the
many
book of
names we can come
Bobble,
up with.
the book of Bobblehead or something like that. You know.
Yeah. I like that. The Book of Boba Fetish. There we go. There's
Oh,
one.
that's a winner. That's a winner right there.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Or the, I know. Yeah, Steph don't do Star Wars. Steph
Oh,
don't do
boo boo.
sci-fi.
Oh, boo boo.
Yeah, Steph don't do sci-fi.
Anyway, give it a whirl if you feel that way. All right. Moving on. Where are we at with time? Okay, 8:10. All right, cool.
Mm,
Where are we at with time?
good God. I gotta cook and I gotta piss.
Yeah, I gotta eat too. Let's see here. Oh, so let's get into.
I want to see Baby Yoda sexing
Wait, what?
because of the porn name.
Wow. I think Chris Hansen will tell you to come in and have a seat. All right, so let's get into this last episode. This
Oh shit!
new last
Is
segment.
that JP?
Oh, I don't know.
That's JP.
This new last segment. So movies that led actors to quit the film industry. So I came across this and I said, you know what? Let me see what this is about. So these are movies that, pretty well-known actors or actresses have left the film industry.
Oh,
So
she
the
don't even go by
first,
JP anymore. I'm sure.
so the first one is Sean Connery. I did not know this. These were all like pretty good facts for me. Sean Connery.
Isn't he dead?
Yes, he is dead. The late
Okay.
Sean Connery retired from acting in 2003, so 2003. And this was after the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. That
I
was
like
his
that
last
movie
film.
actually.
I like that film also.
Yeah, I did
Meg
too.
Ryan on there. You know what? We're gonna see. I didn't look at the whole list. I looked at the first three, but we're gonna see who else is on this list. So Sean Connery, apparently that was one of his last major roles, is the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a team of guys or girls, a team basically of people with extraordinary powers. They had Captain Nemo on there. They had one guy who was invisible, another person who was a vampire, another person,
Dr. Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Yeah. So they had to defeat.
Steph not gonna watch it. Steph not gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah, you're really not gonna watch that.
Nah, it's
They had to
sci-fi. She don't do
they had to
sci-fi.
defeat Dr. Moriarty. I guess that was his name.
Yep.
Anyway, going on to the next one, Greta Garbo. We're not gonna go into her because 1941.
Who? Good Lord.
Exactly my point. Shelley Duvall in The Shining. So apparently, after The Shining, and I can see why, because I did hear about this, that after The Shining, it left her very traumatized. Shelley Duvall, in case you don't know, in the movie The Shining is a horror movie by Stephen King, and it depicts a family, a husband and wife and a kid, out at a hotel somewhere in the mountains. And that they the guy in the movie is um, uh, Jack Nicholson, and he's not really possessed, but
Mhm.
he's a writer, and he just goes stir crazy basically. And in that movie, he's not haunting, but basically terrorizing the whole hotel. And Shelley Duvall is his wife playing in the movie. That's the same movie that also has the two twins in the hallway with the little boys on the three-wheeler. He comes around and sees the twins in the hallway, which is pretty much everybody's nightmare when they're going into a hotel when they turn the corner. But
Yeah,
apparently
what
Shelley
is that?
Duvall, that was her last that was her last movie after that because it was traumatizing.
Yeah, the Family Guy was like, "Come play with me, Stewie."
Exactly. Let's see who else is on this list. Hayden Christensen. This was a shock to me when I saw this. I didn't really read this far. I think it was the last one I looked at. Hayden Christensen.
Wait, are these people retired or sex addicts? Which one is this? What list is this?
Quit the film industry.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I know that.
Oh yeah, went to the hotel, couldn't do the ghost tour. There's actually
Oh,
two
nice.
people that I follow on YouTube. I forgot their names, but they actually they do these, it's two guys. I forgot their names, two young guys. And they go to famous places to try to see if it's really haunted. Anyway, I can't remember what their names are. But Hayden Christensen, he was the guy that depicted Anakin Skywalker in episode 2 and episode 3. And apparently he's like, hey, look, I'm done after this. Like, I don't want to do anymore. But I thought he was supposed to be coming back somehow in,
I thought so
I
too.
think, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I thought he was going to be coming back in Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I'm not sure when this list was updated, but yeah, apparently he said, hey, I'm done. I don't want to do anymore. Let's see, the little girl that played Matilda. I don't know if you remember that movie, Matilda.
You know what? I never saw that movie. I never saw that.
Really? I've seen it a couple times. Came out in 1996.
Yeah, I never saw it. Yeah, no, I remember.
Mara Wilson was a little girl. She also played in Mrs. Doubtfire. If you don't remember Mrs. Doubtfire, Robin Williams, the youngest girl, she was the person I'm talking about now in Matilda. Apparently, this one, the Matilda character has like special powers or something where she can do like magic or levitate odd items or something like that. Anyway, she looks like she quit also afterwards. And that was it. Oh, wait a minute. I saw breast cancer in here. Oh, her mother passed away from breast cancer. All right. Cameron Diaz. When was the last time you saw Cameron Diaz in a movie? I don't really agree with this time frame because I feel like I've seen her after 2014. So it says Cameron Diaz was in the remake of Annie. I've never seen the remake of Annie, but
with Jamie, I didn't watch it, but yeah.
In another movie after that. I just got a feeling she was in another movie after that. Whether it was What Happens in Vegas or there was another movie, God, what was it? She was married to a guy or dating a guy, and then he was also seeing some other woman, and it was like it was three women and one guy, and they all got him at the end. I forgot the name of that movie. But I feel like that
John Tucker Must Die?
No, not that one. Basically, the guy was married to a lady. Cameron Diaz was the mistress. And then she finds out that he's married. The married lady finds out about the mistress. And then they both find out that he's basically cheating on both of them with a younger, hotter girl. But I feel like that, whatever that movie name is, I feel like it happened after 2014. But apparently, according to this, she announced her intentions to stop doing movies.
Oh, Angela got it. It's casting couch.
Yes.
Oh, well, we were close.
Good God, no, not the casting couch. Oh my God. If you don't know what the black leather casting couch is, Rodney's going to explain to you in the next episode. All right, let's see who's in there. Gene Hackman. Welcome to Mooseport, 2004. It was actually a pretty funny movie. He was I believe this is the one where he played a presidential candidate, and Mooseport was the name of a city where he wanted to become a mayor, and I think he used to be an ex-president. So he wanted to become mayor, and then it was also who else was in there? The guy that played I think it was something about Raymond. Not something about Raymond. Oh God, Raymond Romano. I think he also played in the movie, and he was later competing to be the mayor. And Gene Hackman thought that, yay, I was a president. Of course I'm going to be the mayor. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, so that was his last movie, 2004. And I don't think I've seen him in anything after, so I think that's true. Let's see here. Still going down the line. There's some older people we don't know. Let's keep it going. The girl from the Blair Witch Project looks like after the Blair. Exactly. Her name is.
Is she dead?
Heather. No, she's not dead. Heather Donahue. Wait. I hope you know the Blair Witch Project was fake, right? Okay. Yes, he wasn't in Superman movies. He was Lex Luthor. So Heather Donahue, she was the female out of it was three main characters. She was the female character on the Blair Witch Project in
yeah, she had the snot. She has a snot come out of her nose
She had
and
a
said, "I'm
snot coming
sorry."
out of her
Yeah.
nose. Right, exactly. Apparently, that was her last film. Who cares? Moving right along. Let's see here. Jake Lloyd, going back to Star Wars, he actually played Anakin Skywalker in The Phantom Menace back in 1999. That was his last role, and I guess he's older now. I guess I don't know. All right,
He
let's
better
see.
be.
Moving right along. This is a good one. In 1986, the little girl who played, I don't even know her name, to be honest with you. The little girl who played in the movie Aliens, Carrie Heen, you remember the one that they found on the ship, the Sigourney Weaver's character found on the ship, and then
Yeah.
she took her.
Yeah.
1986, apparently that was the last year. She just said, you know what? Her name was Newt. That's what her name was. Her name was Newt, and they said, you know what? I don't want to act anymore. Okay, who cares, Newt? Nobody knew
That's a good.
who.
Yeah. Angela's right. Like Angela said, what are they doing now? Casting couch? She's right.
I doubt Angela said casting couch.
She did. She
Did
said, "I wonder what they're doing now." Casting couch? Question mark.
so. I went to the next one. Carrie Heen. She's older. Doesn't really say what she's doing. She chose not
Damn.
to pursue acting as a career, so maybe she's doing something she went to college for. Let's just hope so. And last but not least, Peter Ostrom, who played in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Peter was the Charlie character. He played Charlie Bucket. And I guess after that role, he decided not to pursue acting anymore. And he goes around to, I don't know, anime shows or cosplay and say, hey, I'm Charlie Bucket. But he looks like he plays with Charlie Bucket every afternoon. But
Dude, he's
anyway,
got to be in his 60s. He's got to be. That movie was like in the 70s.
yeah, it was in 71. I don't know how old he is, but I don't think he's in his 60s. He might be in his late 50s. No, he has to be in
Um,
the, yeah, he has to be in his 50s. He has to be in his 50s. If he
that's
was
just
still in
weird,
his,
man.
yeah, he's probably in his 50s, pushing 60. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Anyway, that completes this segment. I don't have anything else to talk about. Man, this is amazing, like how
yeah,
these shows
I'm
are
with
the way
she.
they are.
He's probably weird. Yeah, she's right. He's probably weird.
Exactly. Carrying around that golden ticket, eating chocolate, and saying, hey, you want some candy?
Yeah, I'm sure he drives around in a van
Boom.
and probably called it the the chocolate factory.
Yeah, exactly. Or the Wonka Mobile.
Yeah. Want to see my Wonka?
Ooh, ooh, Lord, ooh. Anyway, all right. So, yeah, man, I
Let
don't
me
have
enter your
anything else.
chocolate factory.
Exactly. I think they made the back door on casting couch. I think, we are going
Wow.
to let's see here. Anything else we need to catch up on in the chat? No.
No, I'm done. I'm done. Mm-mm. I'm done.
Anyway, join us next week. We're gonna have, like I said, Jonathan Quarles on. He's gonna be talking about his book, Making Dollars While Making
Damn.
Change.
I don't got his
And
book anywhere near me.
yeah, so we're gonna have him on. He will be. Do you want to enter the chocolate? Oh, wow. Or
Oh,
I got a golden ticket. Can I enter your chocolate factory? But Jonathan is
oh
gonna be
God.
on next week. We're gonna have him on as a special guest. Talk about his book. Talk about experiences, and he's gonna share what he's been doing to assist the efforts for Flint, Michigan in their
Yep.
clean water efforts. That's why we say we want to have him on because he's actually been involved with helping Flint, Michigan in their water efforts. So we're going to end it tonight. Ronnie, got anything else?
No, I'm out of liquor. So no.
Dang, I'm still going. I got a big cup though.
Damn.
But
Mine's done.
anyway, appreciate everybody following you. We're back, season 2, episode 1 tonight. Join us again next week, same time, different channel on YouTube. Go and follow, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you can get all of the rings and bells and whistles and everything else. And this
Yeah,
is it.
he's
Someone else
somebody
says it. Yep.
from the scholarship house. Yeah. Yep.
Yep. So go ahead. Great to have y'all back. Yep. Thanks, Kendra. Great to be back.
Oh, that's just talking about wings and breasts.
We've
That's
been
what I want.
wow. We've been kind of bored on Thursday nights. But anyway, we're back next Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna be back on, but different channel, YouTube. Tell as many people as you want. Tell as many people you like. Tell everybody. Tell them to go out there, support the channel, like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications. That helps us out in the long term. And we'll see you next week.
All right, and this cream corn, this cream of mushroom is still up for grabs.
What about what I want? The cream corn? You want cream corn or chocolate factory?
No, she wants a probably casting couch.
Oh,
Bye, Angela. Thank you.
All right. Well, Kendra, he's going to bring you on live so you can talk about the casting couch. Anyway, hey, y'all have a good one. We're back. Great to be back.
Thank you, Steph.
All right. Peace. Take it easy.
Bye. Thank you, Steph. Everybody.